want to unlock the secrets to stunning resin art with the perfect pigments? From vibrant powders to shimmering metallics and creamy paste. Discover how to transform your creations into mesmerizing masterpieces with captivating colors and effects. Let's dive in. Hello my friends, welcome back to my resin tutorial channel LisinCult. My name is Lida and today we are diving into the colorful world of colorants in resin art. Whether you are a beginner or looking to expand your palette, I will show you how different pigments can transform your resin project. Actually, we have a variety of colorants to explore today, each offering unique effects and color vibrancy. So please stay with me through this video as we explore a world of stunning colors and endless creativity. I have categorized the pigments used in resin art in three main groups: pigment paste, pigment powders, and liquids. Each contain a wide variety of colors and can be further divided into subgroups. Let's take a closer look at each group. The first group is pigment paste, known for its opacity and richness. If you have ever wondered how to achieve vibrant color or unique texture in your resin art, this pigment is for you. I have chosen the violet hue for all groups to show you the various effects. In resin art, pigment paste is highly concentrated, thick and creamy pigment, especially designed for blending with resin smoothly and evenly to create a rich, solid hue with the bold effects in your resin art. But sometimes you may find some pigment paste that is just a little thinner. Let me show you, like this one. Thinner and it looks like water. But it doesn't matter. Both have the same consistency and provide you full coverage. Pigment paste comes in two forms. It can be plain, producing flat, matte, or solid colors like this, or it can be metallic, infused with the fine metallic pigments to create a shiny and reflective effect like this one. Can you see the shiny particle inside it? To give it a shimmering look. Isn't it nice? It's so cool. I will mix a small amount of each to show you how they look like. Actually, pigment paste is a kind of colorant that it's easy to control due to its density, and it's highly concentrated and pigmented. So just a small amount of it's enough to achieve vibrant and full coverage. This is the plain one, and the first I tried this one. You can see very smoothly and evenly it will mix with resin. It's going to give you the full coverage. You cannot see the wooden stick. You see, it's give you full coverage. Now I'm going to try the metallic one. As you can see, even the metallic one is going to mix with the resin smoothly and evenly. You can see the shiny particle inside it. The shimmering pigments inside it is going to give you a nice reflective effect. So cool. The second group is pigment powder, and the most famous one is known as a mica powder that highlights its shimmer and lustrous look. Sometimes the mica powders and the pigment powders are used interchangeably, but actually they are not the same. Mica is a mineral stone with the shiny flakes, and when mica is ground into the powder, you get mica powder. As I told you, it can be naturally mined or it can be lab-made synthetics, and it's known for its incredible shimmer and vibrant color. It's perfect for adding touch of sparkle and a depth to your resin art, and it will give you both full coverage and translucent look, depends on its quality and consistency. Pigment powders like mica powder can be either natural or synthetic colorants used in art projects. The main difference between mica and pigment powder lies in their appearance. Pigment powder has a matte finish, but mica adds color along with a natural shimmer. Actually, resin artists use mica powder a lot, and let me show you how beautiful it looks. As I told you, resin artists use it a lot in their resin projects because it is versatile. It means it works well in different projects. It is vibrant and reflective. It means add a dynamic light-catching quality, and it's cost-effective. A little powder goes a long way. Look at it. It's nicely mixed with the resin and give you a shimmering, beautiful effect. You have to mix it carefully. Gorgeous, isn't it? The only downside is that sometimes it's a little hard to blend in resin and it may form a small clumps. Sometimes when you add mica to your resin mixture, the small clusters of mica powder stick together and don't fully disperse. It describes the way the powder gathers and resists breaking apart in the resin. And when you decant the mixture in your project, they will pop up and destroy your work. But how to avoid clumps in resin? The best way is pre-mix the mica powder. It means first you can mix mica with a small amount of resin nicely and it gives you an even pasty mixture and then add it to the main batch. Or mix gradually. Add the mica powder slowly to your resin mixture while stirring to ensure even dispersion. In this group of resin pigments, we can find different types like Chameleon powders, Pearlescent pigments, thermochromic powder, fluorescent powder, luminous or night glowing, color shifting powders, ink powder, metallica powder. There is lots of variety, so you can use each of them depending on one project you are working on. Let me explain them to you briefly, and I will try some of them on my black silicone sheet to show you how they look. First, Chameleon powder. It's a unique type of synthetic mica powder that changes color when you look at them from different angles, and it's famous due to its ability to create a stunning color shifting. Let me try it. Oh, look at it. And let me try another one. This one. Okay. They are gorgeous. When you look at them from different angles, they show you different colors. It's like a rainbow. It's a kind of color shifting pigment. Pearlescent powder. It reflects a pearly hue with an intensity depends on the angle you watch it from. Let's try this one. It's so shimmering. Even you can add it to your different color to give it a shimmering look. Fluorescent powder is a kind of pigment that can be stimulated by light to give brighter and more brilliant color than conventional pigment, especially at night. Luminous or night glowing. Luminescent pigment is a glowing material that after being exposed to light absorbs that energy and then slowly releases it over time, creating a glowing dark. One time I used it to create a 3D wave effects on a cheeseboard and it looks amazing. Color shifting powder enhances your main color with an added shimmer. For example, if you add golden color shifting powder to white pigment, it gives you a white color with the golden shimmering hue. Let's try some of them. That one I think has a violet hue, as you can see. Or let's try another one. Let's try the golden one. If you add it to your colors, it's going to give you a golden shimmering hue. Like this one. Ink powder. It works like liquid ink, but adds a color to your work with more intensity. Metallic powder is a type of pigment powder that is often used to add color, shimmer, and a sparkle hue to resin. And this powder can come in a variety of colors, including silver, gold, bronze, and different ones. Let's try them. This is a silver one. You can see the particle is larger than mica powder. Let me try here. This is the silver one. And I can use the gold one to show you. So shiny and shimmering for designing your work or giving a golden hue to your work. The third group of resin colorants are liquid pigments, which can be divided into several types like ink, alcohol ink, dye, and acrylic paint. These pigments mix easily with resin and are ideal for creating vibrant, transparent, or translucent effects, depends on their consistency. For example, in alcohol ink, you can find transparent one, translucent one, or even metallic one. Liquid pigments add depth and dimensions to your work, and their fluid nature allows for layering, creating 3D effects and depth. With this group of colorant, you can create swirls and dynamic patterns. Acrylic paint is rich in pigments and can be mixed with resin to create vibrant opaque colors for your project. Although acrylic paint is primarily intended for traditional painting, it has become a popular and versatile choice among resin artists due to its wide range of colors and easy availability. And you can find a special acrylic ink for resin art in art supplies, something like this. But it is important to know that acrylic paint is water-based, and adding too much of it can disturb the resin curing process. A general guideline for mixing is to add less than 10% of this paint to the volume of the resin. Just to be on the safe side, it's better to check the manufacturer guidelines of your resin for the recommended percentage of paint usage, as I have seen that for some kind of resin, the recommended percentage is 4%. For example, if you are using 1000 grams of epoxy resin, you can add 40 grams of acrylic colors to your resin. So before using this type of pigment, be sure to check the specification of your resin. Check out how each pigment type affects the final look of your resin art. Mica powders give a dazzling shimmer. Resin pastes offer rich opacity. Liquid dyes provides vibrant transparency, and the pigment inks add detailed effects. Each has its unique charm. There are some tips for working with resin colorants. Mixing well. Ensure pigments are truly mixed into your resin to avoid clumps. Experimenting. Don't be afraid of mixing different pigments together to unique results. And testing first. Always test pigments on a small batch to see how they react with your resin and then use it in your artwork. And the last one, it is recommended that you never add more than 6% of the total volume of the resin and hardener mixture. For example, if you have 50 ml of resin and 50 ml of hardener for a total of 100 ml, you should not add more than 6 ml of colorants. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me on this colorful journey into resin pigments. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to experiment with your own creations. Remember, the beauty of resin art is in exploring and letting your creativity shine. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more resin tips and tricks in less than 50 minutes. I would love to hear about your favorite pigment combinations and see your creations. So feel free to share it in the comments, and don't forget to leave me your suggestions, questions, and recommendations. Until the next video, have a colorful day.